Yeah. No, it's just 14. Madden, yeah. 25. Yeah, I play, I broadcast a lot. I play Fortnite, 2K, GTA. I haven't posted any Rainbow yet, though. Yeah. Thanks. Maybe I should start.
Good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yellow. Tighten up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Looking again that time for Amari Cooper. That'll bring up second down. On the counter, here's Gordon. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. It didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The screen pass here to Cohen.
Go.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can he get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Look at that.
Caught. Touchdown.
Look at that adjustment from
Tariq
being
Cohen,
this game.
33 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw is Brady. And complete to Zach Ertz. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Check it, reload! Hey, Charlie! I got you. Hey, check it. Ozzy!
Well, how do you read my defense?
Sugar!
I didn't just sit here reading my defense.
Brady now on first down.
Nope. Try to use it. No.
Ertz has it left
Just
side.
go with them.
Give him 30 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. These two teams all tied after one.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Alpha.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
And
that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
He has an offense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I got that too.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, so tired. Let's go, we going. Come on. Come on.
Whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. Special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs have to step in.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're
under pressure again, and down he goes again. Grady Jarrett providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Yellow, on the water, right?
Go.
Go. Hey, watch it. Mike,
I just need something. Yeah, I need something,
Jump, yellow.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Travis Kelce, 55 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I feel like I'm done.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Brady now on first down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Noah Spence in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
You know you forgot. Chill. He doesn't have enough time.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Yo, why do you know? How do you know what I'm running though? Like, you know every... You like practice and know every like 3, 4.
53.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen.
Let's go on. No, 66. Check alert. Check it, reload.
Throwing on second and long. Brady caught Left side, Hopkins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Alert 3. Check. Motion,
they do go for it. It's Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
Regular.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. Touchdown, Falcons. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They can't hang with us.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and that's caught inside the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Man open left side is Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go. Check.
On 1st down, Cohen. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And the 10-year bet knocks it through the goalpost. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Brady looking sideline, incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Orbit. Go Bandit. Hey, Alabama.
Shotgun now for Brady. Forced out to his left.
Watch the whip.
And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Mike 50, Rip, 72.
I don't know.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Brady will yield to Gostkowski for the field goal try. Gostkowski's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Khalil Mack in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
From his end zone, Mahomes on 3rd and long. Over the middle here to Brown. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And touchdown. Antonio Brown. 99 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. Defense wins championships, baby. Sugar.
He's talking for 4 minutes and 35 seconds.
53 Linda. You got it. Alert. Hey, go 66. Check 3. Alert.
On first down, Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now Brady. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Brady now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
If he scores,
from the gun, it's Brady. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Hey, Charlie.
No.
Now Brady again.
Watch that. He locked up.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
Sugar.
But defense.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Steps away to his left.
Oh, it's a nice switch.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Check 93's the mark. 93 Alpha. Check 93's the alert.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Brady now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Check it, reload. Switch,
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brady. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I know what I'm doing if I score.
This will be taken in at the 1.
You guys, you're scaring me.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
At their own
Bro,
20-yard line.
you got that flip? You got that defense? Show me you got defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there. 52 yards. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Cohen trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. He's back to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
They got money on the line.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. This is Bawden. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down. So let's...
Where? That's not a little touching. That's just... He just dragged his feet. He just told you it's red. That's not a little... Man. Oh, my God. Where is the little touching, bro? I got cheated out of my touchdown.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal.
Where's it at? No, I'm replaying that. After this... No. You ain't got nothing. I real life. Check.
Mahomes to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
Hell no.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
No.
Check 59.
I'm not.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Mike's 5'9".
Now Mahomes. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Oh, come on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Tackle.
They will have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
I'll give you all y'all $20. I'll give all y'all.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10.
500 on the line.
Take me up. Tootie's the mic. Tootie's the mic. Wahoo.
500. Defense.
Back
500.
to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Hopkins with a quick feet. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler, Gostkowski. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So now it's going to come down to the Pro Bowler, Gostkowski. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Did you expect anything less from Stephen Gostkowski? This guy, he's a machine out there, Charles.
Even in the clutch, the bigger the situation, the more likely that it goes right down the middle. And I think he just bailed his guys out in the end, yet again.
This will be fielded at the 8. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Oh. That wasn't a safety, though. I'm seeing it right now. Back and forth battle. I don't know, man. Was that check me missing daddy hot egg?
This man, Lord, pass the pigs, damn when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just
fit, man. Hey. Run it up, run it up, run it up. I don't know, is that back and forth? Yeah, chat. I missed though. I hate y'all. Who was my corners? Who was my corners? I got them better corners. I don't even got them better teams. I thought you were gonna miss on that kick. You were so close to missing all that to height. Why did he not make the tackle though? He just like fell to the ground. I don't know. Hey, but we got 29K. So I'm not mad at it. 29K. Hey. Bro, I was nervous the whole, like, soon as you scored, like, 21, I got so nervous. Cause I know, like, I know when you score 21,
I will not crash.
Like,
they will not stop me.
I know I can't stop your offense. I know that for a fact. I could not stop your offense. So I was just hoping for a fumble. I was like, please just get one fumble.
Guard me. I ruin their plans. I do what I want. They do what they.
My mud offense is in my defense is better. Dude, my corners is way better than the one that I think I had like gold corners. I opened one 9K and then I opened one Mayfield. How much coins do you have? What did you say? 4. How much did you have? You had 2? I was winning. I had 4, bro. I was so close. I was like... Alright, come on. Can I get some heat out of this Mayfield practice? Are you serious?
I do what I want. They do what they
I mean, like, it was a good game. At first, it, like, I didn't think I was going to win, to be honest. Like, as soon as that first caught that two-pointer, I got so scared. Literally.
This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name.
It's like you might win 6 games in a row.
Team morale took a tumble. Next time
This is Marcus Allen. God dang, they disrespected Marcus Allen's legend. He went down so much.
Magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every basket. Treat the pocket like plastic. They're gonna blitz, pass it. Got it on. Smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash.
That's not crazy.
Honey yard dash.
Usually I like speedy receivers anyway, running backs. I don't like tracking running backs. I like the agility running backs. I have 245K, but I have nothing to use it for. I mean, well, I do need it. Yeah. From like doing the drafts, you get like, if you win 4 games, you get 29K. If you lose, like, if you don't even win any games, you get 9K. If you win 1 game, you get 13. If you win 2, you get 15. No, I got some from doing challenges and the game builder challenges, the seasons on Ultimate Team. Ooh, OT, I had to save up and did a Odell. Is that a top or drop?
You hate cause I told them rich. Rappers, you wanna be famous, They elevated us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the haters, I make a lot of new money.
Were you like nervous at all?
Be liking my flavor, I think it's cause.
Well, I put another view. I have Let's do another view. Wait. I just need like the Raiders playbook. I had the Raiders playbook and the Jets playbook. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had the Raiders playbook on my Ultimate Team, and I had the Jets on. Yeah. Wait, what's your favorite team? See, look, I don't like any of these playbooks. I don't know the Giants. I don't even know the defense. I don't even know the... I just don't pick the Giants. I know the defense. So, defensive draft. Alright, we'll take Mahomes. Ooh, David Johnson, McCaffrey, Joe Mixon. Who do you think I should go with? Wait, what should I call you? Chris? I should call you Chris. Chris, do you think I should draft 84 McCaffrey, 82 Joe Mixon, or 82 David Johnson? Honestly, oh my God, I like so much.
I'm in the whip, I'm in the rest, I never switch.
Alright, I'll take the D-Hop. Oh, that hurt so much. I don't know why. Please, come on, give me some money. Lane Johnson? Okay. I mean, yeah.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable.
Oh, I finally did a linebacker. I did Deion Jones.
Then I get millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just like to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I
You got that press. You got that 89 press.
Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish.
Imagine we getting the same game again.
The story if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in,
I'm not
so
getting
you feel it.
Dang, they disrespecting Martin. You didn't break that? They gave him a 79 overall.
Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within. I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
I'm at 230 now.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Alright, so we should be good. Do I really want? Is there like? There gotta be some much. Wait. Okay, never mind. Wow. I'll be right back.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Gano out to kick this one away.
That's very neat.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I mean, that's his name, actually. I don't know.
Stay there.
Probably some touch it.
Let's get that ball, Gino. Let's get that ball right here.
Come on.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Yeah, you can have
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but he did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
White, 80 hot. Q. Red.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down.
He knows how to use the playmaker.
And got him in. It's Woods. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. It was Justin Houston who got him down. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 20, 10, 5, touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, 70 yards, and his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now a pass dumped off to his running back. A little track jump. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might bring big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Rivers on the money, complete.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because he's able to diagnose as he did on that play. He can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down. Rivers to throw it.
Nope, that's mine. Yep.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Oh, he might take it for 6. Yep. 6 hits.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20. And this will be a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do...
And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
One more stop and no quit.
Now Rivers. This is Jeff Swain, the tight end. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Adam Shaheen was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Mahomes.
0 times.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Geno Atkins got home that time.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 12-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Caught left side Hopkins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on him. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from it.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and it converted a second time for 6 points.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and it's 3rd and short.
Not today, you are. 0. Hey, check Mike 45. 5.
From the gun, Rivers. And it's complete to Kelsey. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a 1st down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
I didn't know Robert was
a minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Being chased out left. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football.
And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offensive, remember we talked with the offensive line, and one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. If I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me, often that opens up enough space for him to go.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wait, on the line, 80. Cut.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory.
Run 80. Get that quarterback at all costs. Keep it skinny. Hey, ready. Come on.
Rivers now after the fumble recovery. Dancing to his left. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Rivers now to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Woods, 28 yards. And the Packers get a score closer. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, Rivers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is down to 4. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
We want it. Come to my work.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Go.
Space to maneuver at the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw, it's Mahomes. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you across town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Adam Thielen, 69 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
When you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, I'm just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow. That's a lot of light. 54. Mike 54. Here we go. Hey, let's go.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Whoa.
Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Justin Houston, his second sack of the night.
That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Give him 32 on the play. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Mahomes hit, he lost the football, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. Mahomes throwing on fourth.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Set 180, block 15. I got it. Start.
Rivers on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Woods.
I'm the worst player.
23 yards, the final tally. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down? So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, a Turkey Bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. He gets it complete to Latimer. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Wait, how many games have you won?
They face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I choked the 21
It's a good place in the passing game on this drive. Right out of the running game.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer
touchdown. 21 play left.
Todd Gurley taking it in. And the Packers have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Gano the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you...
Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Mahomes going to throw. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
What did you say? Yeah.
390.
What did you say?
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And some room to roam now. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Packers.
Why were you losing?